7 November 2024. Social media went ablaze with pictures and videos of house demolitions that were happening in Belvedere. It was painful to watch. Zvakarwadza kuona those beautiful houses coming down to nothing. House demolitions, the Zimbabwean pandemic. What can be done? What can you do to protect yourself? I'll be sharing with you just 5 things to put on your checklist when you want to buy a property in Zimbabwe. So please stay tuned and get to find out. Hi guys, this is Engineer Elaine. I'll be sharing with you information on all things real estate Zimbabwe. So please like this video, subscribe to this channel to not miss a thing on what's happening in Zimbabwe concerning real estate. Okay, so let's get into it. Like I said, I'll be giving you just 5 tips to put on your checklist when you want to buy property in Zimbabwe. And of course, I'm going to be giving you a bonus tip at the end of the video, so do not miss it. Okay, so number 1, let's talk about the seller, the person who is selling the land to you. It could be an individual or a housing cooperative, or you're getting it directly from the council. For private land, ask for a title deed. This shows the proof of ownership to that land. For government or council land, there should be an approval letter and an agreement of sale between the council or government and the seller, which should be in the name of the seller. Arikukutengesera kana cooperative yake ichiti chimuti, it should be an agreement between chimuti and the government or council, not any other name. On private land, there should be an approved subdivision permit offered by the right authority. On state or council land, the approved layout plans should be approved by the council itself. We have talked about the seller. So these are the documents that you are supposed to ask from the person who is selling to you. Now, let us move on to the second tip. Tip number 2, ask for the approved surveyor diagrams from the surveyor general. This applies to all land, be it private or government or council land. They should all have it. Tip number 3, they should be approved engineering designs of water, sewer system, and road networks, which would have been approved by the council's engineering department. Tip number 4, ask for the council's approval on the infrastructure implemented on the site, which will be in the form of the water, the sewer system, and the road network. Like road yatogredwa ipapo, ask kuti was it approved by the council. When you ask, get to see the approval letter from the council. Tip number 5, ask for the certificate of compliance from the council. This certifies that all the steps and measures were taken and were done accordingly to council's certification. Right, so you're asking your seller all this information and then they're giving you the information, they're showing you the papers, but how do you know they're showing you the right things? So there are offices that you will need to go to verify some of this information. Verification of title deeds is done at Registrar of Deeds. However, there is a small fee that you have to pay. This depends with the authority and the location of the property. Offer letters can be verified by the Ministry of Local Government, Public Works and Housing. And to the bonus point that I mentioned earlier on, if your seller is holding an offer letter by the Ministry of Lands, be suspicious because it's supposed to be changed to residential and they are supposed to have followed all the steps that I mentioned earlier on. This shows that the land they are selling to you has been approved for that. Because currently in Zimbabwe, state agriculture land is not to be sold by individuals, especially for residential places. And of course, there are sellers who tell people that, we've been selling land here for the past 10 years, for the past 15 years. the title deeds hasatauya. People will be given title deeds. Achazouya. People have been staying here for the past 20 years. Nothing have happened. The council does not give title deeds to areas where it did not approve for the whole process that I mentioned earlier on. Also, there are sellers that tell people that these areas they don't have compliance, but well, we've been selling this lands for the past 10 years, 15 years. People are building, nothing is happening, nothing has happened. The title deeds, they will come eventually, they will come with time. The council does not give title deeds to areas where things were not done to its satisfaction, to areas where all the steps that I gave you were not done in accordance. Those are the tips that you should have on your checklist when you want to buy land in Zimbabwe. However, this whole process can be time-consuming, cumbersome, or you might not even be in Zimbabwe to do that by yourself. There are lawyers, real estate agents, project managers, or certain individuals who are actually doing this line of work. So please, you need to get in touch with these people. They'll help you in going to the offices that I mentioned earlier on. This is necessary to protect yourself from those unscrupulous individuals selling bogus land in Zimbabwe. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and to subscribe to this channel to not miss the upcoming videos.